Okay, now this weekend is fully stacked, and I know most of you will only be watching for the goals. But the real deal is that these matches will be won by specific battles, and if you miss them, you're missing football. Let's break down the top 5 games this weekend and what will eventually decide them. I'm Rose K, and welcome to Rose K TV. Aston Villa versus Tottenham on Sunday at Villa Park. You see, this one is not really about attack. It's about ball control. If Villa gets to have possession in the first round of the game, it's gonna be really dangerous and at home. And if Tottenham manage that high line properly, they might be at risk, or it might be an advantage for them. But if Villa breaks that first press in the first 10 to 15 minutes, they got chances all game. But if Tottenham dominate possession in the first place, then Aston Villa might be spending the whole 90 minutes chasing shadows. You see, these teams haven't drawn in their last 25 games, which means there's bound to be one winner. And this game is looking like a balanced game, even though Aston Villa and Tottenham are very, very separate on the log table. And you see Spurs, they are 18th in the league, just 2 points from safety with 4 games to go, which means they have something to play for here, which means they have a reason to win this match. So the safest prediction we can look for here is just a draw, because Aston Villa are not really consistent. So speaking of inconsistency, we go to Liverpool in Manchester at Old Trafford on Sunday. You see, this is not just a big game, it's a psychological test actually. Liverpool are struggling under pressure, and Manchester United seem to be very composed early on in the game. And I think that if the game becomes fast and open, Liverpool have a chance of winning this game. And if Manchester United are more disciplined and they can actually compose themselves, they have a very, very big chance as to winning this match. You see, some of the insights that we're getting from this match is that the two sides have managed to score 40 goals in their last 10 games, which means it's going to be a high scoring game. That's definitely to be expected. And there's some standout players that are really looking good in this one. You see, Bruno Fernandes has managed 6 assists in his last 7 games, which means he's going to be a thorn on the side. If Manchester United can manage to get the ball on him as soon as possible, or as much as possible, they have a greater chance of Bruno Fernandes doing something. And Liverpool really have to look out for him. He's going to be very dangerous. You see, there's a problem here with Liverpool because Mohamed Salah, their main talisman, is not available on this one. He's away on injury with a thigh problem, and he's managed to score. He's actually the top goal scorer for this fixture with 16 games. It's actually very funny because Mohamed Salah didn't start off well in this fixture. Moving on, Liverpool are missing another big talisman, as Hugo Ekitike, who has managed 15 goal involvement this season, is also out on another Achilles heel injury. So that's going to be very tough for Liverpool. But I believe with the presence of Alexander Isak and Florian Wirtz with Dominic Szoboszlai on the side, I believe they might find a way to open up the game. And it'll also be good to see if they might start that youngster Rio Ngumoa. But we'll see upon that. I think that's a certain debate among Liverpool fans. That's going to be a really great one to watch. A great match this weekend is Bayer Leverkusen and RB Leipzig at the Bay Arena in the Bundesliga. You see, this is going to be one of the most tactical games we're going to see this weekend, because Bayer Leverkusen are more structured and a little bit patient, while RB Leipzig are a bit explosive and more direct. This is two very different tactical styles. So it brings about the fact that Leverkusen will have to win this game. They're on that that point where they have to win this game, because they're just 2 points off Stuttgart in the battle for the Champions League football this season. RB Leipzig are unbeaten, of course, in 5 matches, and they have managed to score 14, while Leverkusen have managed to score in each of their last 9 games, which is their longest run this season. And it's becoming a tough part to talk about, because some of the teams in the Bundesliga are not able to score consecutively, other than Bayern Munich. So this will definitely be a very tough one to predict. But overall, the one with the main reason to win this game is definitely Bayer Leverkusen, even though RB Leipzig definitely do got the quality to actually execute this one. Borussia Dortmund versus Borussia Mönchengladbach at the Signal Iduna Park. Now, Borussia Dortmund should definitely win this one, but that's where it gets most tricky, because Borussia Mönchengladbach are very unpredictable, and that's dangerous. In football, you see, if you're on a great path and you're just going straight with a straight line, it becomes very easy for you to play games. But when you meet a team that is very inconsistent with some level of quality, it becomes very tough to decide which is bringing the interest in this match. So this game really isn't about quality, it's definitely about the focus. If Borussia Mönchengladbach can manage to focus, they can definitely get something out of this match. But it's going to be a tough one overall. You see, if Borussia Dortmund starts slow, this game becomes a problem very quickly. Then they will manage to win it. But if Borussia Mönchengladbach won't allow Dortmund to score easily, then they might find a chance, because they do have some players who can actually pose a threat. Como versus Napoli. You see, this definitely looks one-sided, but don't get too comfortable. You see, Napoli should dominate in this game, but games like this test true discipline. You see, Fabregas's men have what it takes to win this game. They have shown it all season. They managed to draw against Juventus. They managed to actually cause some upsets against or some of the big sides. Even though their consistency in their last 5 games has not been shown, they still have what it takes to show something in this game. You see, this game will test professionalism and not necessarily talent, as some of the players on Como's side have been proven to be quite skilled. Napoli don't have much to fight for this game, because they're already 10 points behind Inter Milan, who have only 4 games to go. So it's going to be tough for them to decide their fate. Who we now believe that Inter Milan have what it takes to win the league, even though we can't truly say. But Como are 3 points behind Juve, who only also have 4 games to go. And in the qualification for UEFA Champions League football, it's going to be tough. It's a really big race up there. Nico Paz has managed to score 12 goals on the other side, while Rasmus Højlund has also scored 10 goals. So they seem to have some nice players who can actually show something here. So it's going to be interesting to see. Lyon versus Rennes. This is definitely one of the most underrated fixtures in this bunch. But when you look at how these two teams meet and what happens when they meet, you can definitely see that it's the most dangerous when they face each other. You see, in their last 10 meetings, Lyon has managed to win 11 games, while Rennes has managed to win 12. They have edged only 1 game. They've also managed to draw 7 times, which means these guys do really get added to each other when the time comes. And definitely, like now, when they have certain players who are game deciders. For example, Endrick, who has managed to score 7 goals and assisted 7 times throughout his 18 games from loan from Real Madrid, which he tend to become a decider in some of those games. The Rennes has been undefeated in their last 5 matches, winning 4 and scoring only 11 goals. That can be a problem as well, because they are proving to be scorers, and they have not been beaten yet. They did win the last match against these two sides. So don't expect control in this game. When you watch these matches, don't just watch the ball. Watch the patterns. Watch the decisions. because that's where football matches are really won. Subscribe if you want more football insights and not just highlights. I'm Ross K, and this is goodbye from me.